Yep. My bitrate looks much better now. Jesus Christ. I'm so mad. So, the problem was... So in the past, when I've used VTube Studio and my phone for the capture for it, I've always done it over Wi-Fi, right? But this time, at Sai's recommendation, I was using fucking USB for it, right? Well, when I connected my phone via USB, Windows 11 said, "Ah, you've plugged in your phone. This means you would like to use your phone as an internet connection, correct?" So it was connecting to my fucking phone network, and that's why my connection was so shit. But we're good now. I just turned off the connection on my phone, and now we're just flawless, so... Thanks. Thanks, Microsoft. I'm naming this world that right now. Also, hi. Where's my game capture? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that works. Yo, what's up? Yo, Shift with the 36. Is that 3 years? That is 3 years. I can do math. Hey, thanks. You're too kind. Why am I 1 block tall? What's your problem? Jeez. Oh yeah, let me zoom this thing out so you can see it a little. It's cute. Sai did good work on it. Happy birthday to you. Alright. Now do Gangnam Style? Well, I actually have no idea where my hand tracker is. Yo, Void's Umbrella with the big 51. Hey, thanks. And Kate with the big 15. I think I already thanked you, though, but maybe I didn't, and I'm just misremembering. Either way. So, yeah, I wanted to switch over to a bigger world. Oh, wait a minute. Where's the, doohickey gonna be? To go to the quest town. Sai with the big 45. Hey, thanks. Everyone thank her for the cute new model. But yeah, recently Sai and I were fucking around with Mimi's design. Because, you know, the original design is like, it's a banger, right? It's solid. But also, it's been the same for like 5 years or something. So, figured why not play around with it and see what happens. And this is what came out with it. This is what came of it. There we go. Turned out pretty good, I think. You know, I probably have enough of this shit, but it's whatever. I just want to find where this statue doohickey is. Let me go back, actually. curb some of this shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm not good at doing a lot of damage to one target at a time. Were the ears always that long? I mean, it kind of varies. I don't know. It's not really consistent. It's not like I have like a design document somewhere or something, you know? I'm not measuring this shit. It's just the size of her leaves went to her ears. So true. There we go. Just wait for the grass to regrow there, and then I want to go get some sunflowers to put there. I just won. Thankfully, there's plenty of them. As long as the plot demands. So true. Highly important for them to be long. This game kind of looked like Starbound. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, remember Starbound? What a game. How interesting that was, playing that on release. So I can't just drop a motherfucker, like... Well... I can't just drop this on red grass, like, right? Like, it's not gonna let me. Hey, I wonder, is this, like, targeted? Oh, shit, it is! That's crazy. I thought it was just, like, they went up. That's goofy as fuck. No. Ah! Garbage, don't want that. I did get a cool burger, though. Probably bad when your game's only reputation is people don't like it. I mean, it was like the main issue was like it was promising, and then it came out, and it was kind of weird. I don't even really remember anything about it. I'm gonna be real. I think it's mostly just kind of trying to make Terraria when Terraria already exists and is as good as it is. You know? Bit of an uphill battle. Oh. This is a summoner weapon, right? Yeah, I don't care. Don't care. It was a huge departure from the beta. Yeah, I vaguely remember whenever that game was new, it was like... It kept changing a lot. I remember there being like the original objective was like building some kind of signal beacon or something. And then there was like a big UFO boss fight or some shit like that. I don't even remember, man. It's been so long. It's been so long. I also remember digging sucking in it. But I don't remember why. I don't know. To make any of the planets, biomes matter. It's just all just new cosmetics with the blocks. Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar. Good way to make your game interesting is to make progression not matter. Gotta admit. You know, I should probably learn how to make, like, proper, like, NPC barriers that I can shoot through and that they can't. That would be pretty helpful, especially for this, where killing stuff, like, actually matters. I really wonder what, like, the consistency of loot quality is like, then. Hey, I actually got that to hit. I haven't seen it poison once, though. I don't know if that part of it just, like, isn't working or what. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind, never mind. I don't want that. And a lot of the people working on it were children who never saw a cent. Yeah, I vaguely remember hearing about that. I mean, I don't know, man. Roblox exists, so you know. I don't know if kids are making money off of that. Maybe they are. Do they get paid in script, or do they get paid in like real green American dollars? That makes it okay. Okay, not what I was saying. Not what I was saying. They get Robux, which they turn into cash. Oh, you can convert it. See, I never knew that. I thought it was just straight up script that you could spend on, like, a shirt with Kakashi on it. You know? You know, it probably doesn't. As long as I have, oh, shit, I don't have. Hang on. Okay, I'm just gonna go jump into a hole then. Go look for stuff in caves, and then go back to my old world, because I think I need to grab, like, one of those obelisks or whatever the fuck. And then that'll let looking for this entrance area not actually matter. A lot of kids lose money making Roblox content because you can pay bucks to boost visibility on your game. Oh man. Ain't that just the thing? That's how they get you, huh? Damn. That damn computer, huh? What are we doing on this damn thing? Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck does +5 strength mean? Oh, I forgot. I have, like, actual stats on this. And for some reason, they're all 0. Let me fix that. How do I level that, I wonder? Oh, I guess just over there, huh? I probably go close combatant, right? I mean, these are all free respecs as far as I'm aware. Oh, damn, I can just get passive movement speed and jump height? Oh, you don't say. Increased critical strike chance. Ooh. Ooh. And damage reduction. Ooh. But I need to go over there into that melee stuff, though. Womp womp. Additional aggro. That's funny. I guess that only matters for multiplayer, huh? Is what I'm guessing. I wonder if this gets any bigger. Maybe as you do quests or something. Either way. Surprised at the Roblox to real money angle since familiar with Second Life also operating that way. Oh, I didn't know Second Life also operated that way. That makes sense, though. That makes sense. Wouldn't have expected that to blow up as big as it did without that being an angle. Yeah, I don't know. I was never on Roblox. I only ever tried it for the first time back when Wayne was in his block fruits phase. As short-lived as that was. Glad he got over it. But it's a shame that Dark and Darker got flushed down the toilet. Because that's what he replaced it with. Oh, what do you mean, man? I'm just trying to chill out and you give me a blood moon on the first day? Pain in my butt. Is Dark and Darker still in the toilet? Yeah. The dev just doesn't make good decisions. He's, like, almost physically incapable of it, I think. I mean, he used to be fine at it, but I think there also used to be more of a checks and balances system. I don't know how much, like... It's hard to tell what the structure is like internally, because it really just seems that SDF makes decisions and then implements them, and it feels like nobody else is consulted. That might not be the truth, but that's sure how it feels. Where's the 3D gremlin? Died in a hole. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just messing around with this new one. Now I wonder, does making a new world reset my quests? It does not. That's cool. That's nice that those are tied to character. RuneScape CEO is a champion of the people and is ending pride. Yeah. Yeah, Jagex got a new CEO, and, like, one of the first things he did when he got into office was, okay, guys, we're not doing yearly pride events anymore. And he tried to spin it in this way of, like, well, we want to protect our community, or some shit like that. Well, there's bad actors out there who, you know, don't like gay people, so we should get rid of pride stuff. It's like, huh? Wait, that's how you're trying to spin this? Uh-oh. Oh, I lived. Yeah, I don't know. We were making such good progress, too. Because, you know, back in the day, it was like, oh, shit. Well, that's cool. But I don't think I'm going to use that. I guess it doesn't hurt to have a decent melee weapon around, huh? Like, just put it there. Oh, God, it swings so slow. Holy shit. He literally tried to say that now the right can cancel you. It wasn't exactly that, but it was something along those degrees, something along that line, yeah. It's like, Chimon, brother. You're not fooling anyone. Naturally, it's just, you know, some white dude. So, not much surprise. Okie dokie. I need to bring... I want to bring this over. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remake my NPC housing. This is what I need to bring over. I need to bring over all of this stuff too eventually, but for now... That goes without saying. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame because RuneScape has been putting out a lot of cool shit lately, and it's like, well, man, if you guys are gonna fucking take shit in that direction, why the hell would I fucking renew my subscription? Like, what are we doing here? I was even considering, like, damn, it's been a minute since I played some RuneScape. Maybe I kind of feel like making a fresh account, but it's like, nah, man. If they're gonna be like that, nah, hell no. I'm out ski. Forget about it, as they say. Is there any other important shit I want to bring? Jesus, why do I have so many bombs? That's insane. I guess I did go through a bunch of different worlds, diving for stuff, trying to get me a pair of boots. Yeah. Okay. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Did the year subs you have months left with money you already gave him? I don't know if you'll resub. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like a certified vote with your wallet moment. For sure, Z's. Yeah, it'd be nice if devs could just go around that and add pride shit in anyways, but, you know. Who knows? Team themselves seems positive on stuff. Yeah, the team, like, the developers are all chill. It's just a new CEO walks in and he's like, all right, enough of all this gay stuff. No more. By any vote necessary. Yeah. Use your law runes to teleport to the polls and vote them out. So true. Like the shape of my webcam. Thanks. I found this shape online, I think, or I did it myself. I don't remember. I don't remember. I might have just found the border online. I know I figured out how to use it as a mask and like custom color it myself though. I did that shit. That's for sure. Get this fucking pet out of here. I'm sick of this thing. Yeah, I'm mostly just gonna be chilling out and building shit on this stream. Unfortunately. Early game means I need to build a bunch of NPC houses and all that crap. But if only the horns could poke out from the frame. I mean, I could, like, split it into a front and a back layer. As far as the... Oh, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it partially in a way that would make sense. No clue. My brain's too small for that right now. I'm always building in the side of a hill like this. I ought to step outside my comfort zone sometime. Don't call me a bug. I'm not a bug. So I let a moth into the apartment earlier, and Pee-Pee immediately hunted it down. And she captured it within like 5 seconds. But she just let it go again because she wanted to chase it more. Fucking cats. You know, I wonder, I could probably just hollow this whole thing out and then make a bunch of storage up there. That would help. Ooh, and all those bombs I have, I could just throw those down a hole instead of manually digging. Yummy, yummy. A warrior's spirit. So true. Peepee's such a hater. She hates me now. She only likes Sai. She don't like me no more. When she was a baby, she used to love me and she would suck on my fingers and stuff. Now she only does that to Sai. She's such a little hater. Could have sworn there was a Gowron emote in here. Oh, you don't remember? Twitch removed my Gowron emote for being sexual. They straight up, like, they cited in the email when they removed that. They removed my gun emote. They removed my middle finger emote. And my dragon fucking a car emote. They removed all of those. Now, to be fair, the dragon fucking a car one, I can see why they did that. Understandable. But they removed Gowron and they cited, like, sexual orgasm style emotes. Is it because he licked his lips? Or did they like misclick on like the removal reason and they meant to do like copyright or whatever? Oh yeah, they removed my hitting the bong emote as well. They got rid of that one. Rest in peace, Potinos. Yeah, I really wonder if they just misclicked or like did they really mean sexual? All he did was lick his lips and nod. Why the fuck was that yellow? Oh, because it's a blood moon. It's miscolor or discoloring it rather. Yeah. Oh, I forgot there's a hole down here. That's kind of annoying. Me when I open my pants. Can't have any good emotes on Twitch no more. Nope. Because of woke. You hate to see it. Let me get not that. More of these. Thank you. Yes. Okay, dude. Get out of here. Whoo! Automod held a message for reasons, sex-based terms, highlighted phrase, jerk off. The pervert Twitch mods looking for emotes to jerk off to, only to ban them. So true. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna build NPC houses inside my house. That's fine. Though I think they need to be taller than this. Maybe down here? For the record, I am starving, so the stream may not go on as long as I usually go for. I didn't eat it. Well, no, I did eat earlier. I'm just hungry again. Ain't that a bitch? Why can't I just eat once and be done with it? Such a pain. We're only eating grapes in here now? Yeah. All else disallowed. This should be big enough. In fact, I think this is more than big enough. But whatever. Yeah. It's like having to eat more than once in one day and then waking up hungry. Abysmal. Having to eat more than once in one day wouldn't be so bad if food didn't cost money. Quite frankly. I think the problem might lie with money and less with having to eat. Just my brave new take. This is uneven. But I don't know by how much, because I don't have a damn ruler. I'm gonna have to do it the shitty way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it's bigger by fucking this many? Right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. This is perfect. Cool. Thank God they added in this block replacing thing. What a geniusly simple but effective quality of life change. Yeah, no, that shit's just vanilla. That's not even like a mod or anything. They added that in like, I want to say a good few years ago now. Should be able to subsist off dew and air when I choose. Yeah. Like to eat for pleasure, not so much for necessity. You know? Speaking of which, I got some vanilla bean ice cream in the fridge. You know, I always thought I didn't fuck with vanilla bean ice cream, but it just turns out that it's, like, very brand dependent. It has to be a good vanilla bean. Not like some cheap shit that tastes nasty. When it's good, it's fine. I need another door. Put this down as well while I'm here. Yoink. There we go. Okay, nice. I can throw through a gap like this. Like, they can probably get through that, though. Got all that out. I wonder if I could make, like, a little hole for them to walk into. Something like that. I will say I do not like my roof being grass. Because it's gonna keep raining these dicks on me. Yo, I rewatched Hoseki no Kuni in the Discord server the other day. Man. When the hell's season 2, dude? It's Peem. Speaking of watches, I believe there's a scheduled event coming up this weekend on Sunday. They haven't made an official announcement yet, but I think the scheduling is set. Question mark? For the inaugural Boys Night In viewing. If you haven't seen it on Trog's stream yet, he's set up a proper website for hosting watch parties for us. What we used to do on livestream.com back when that guy was still around. I don't think... Is that still around? Surely not, right? You're saying the Incredible Bulk wasn't inaugural? No, that was testing. That was testing. That doesn't count. Now, how am I going to curve this? Just by 2s? I don't want it to be super even, though. How about by 3s? Oh, that was too long. Idiot. That looks a little dinky. Not gonna lie. That does look a little dinky. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here, this'll fix it. The classic. Just put a little dildo on the top. Perfect. Just put a little dildo on the top. They can't stop you. Oh, yeah. Is it gonna let me block replace with a door there? Ah, so it will. How quaint. Perfect. Okay. You got your 2 Chivos from Bulk. Oh, damn. He was handing out Chivos already? I guess they had to test that functionality as well, huh? That makes sense. That's like a exclusive Chivo. That's like when you play the closed beta test for a game and they give you a hat. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can teleport on this thing. As I thought. Damn, brother. I need a hammer. I guess I can just do it this way. That shit's gonna take forever, though. Well, whatever. I can just get it down this way, for starters. I shan't say what the movie is for, Sunday. I mean, I said it in my Discord server somewhere already, but I guess. But, it's one that I'm certainly excited to tune in for. A lot of hubbub about that one of late. Got your fuck you, Chivo, for being there day one when it was Slideshow City. Oh, that's even more prestigious. Good on ya. I always go with the same aesthetic every time I make a house in this game. I only ever want to use stone and wood. I never touch anything else. Too much of a pain in the ass. I guess clay bricks wouldn't be that bad, huh? Aesthetics are usually like, afterthought for me in these kinds of games anyways. Very minimal on that kind of thing. Oh yeah, granite does look kind of alright in this game, huh? It's like very spacey looking. I think it's hard to make it work with other stuff though. Why am I getting so much food? I guess the game knows I'm hungry. No. Put that shit down, idiot. You let yourself cheat in aesthetic blocks, you deserve to be sent to the worst prisons in the world. Say your fucking prayers, kid. You will never see the light of day again. Aw, man. I should have built this one further down. Cheating in a single-player game? You're gonna fucking die for that one. Taking a break from CUD, it's kicking your ass. That game's fucking hard. Especially when you're a little nooblet at it. Present company excluded. I mean myself, for the record. Aw, man, it looks bad having the shelf in front of the door like that. Whatever. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. I mean, I could probably just have it end there. How far can I even get a chest here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, damn, it would be optimal. Whatever. Whatever. There we go. Whatever. Seen some crazy takes about cheating lately. Saw someone saying they should ban people for cheating in single player because cheating is a lifestyle. Wow. They're right. You need to be on that grind set. It's nerf or nothing. Yeah, okay. This is chill. This'll do. I doubt I'll even use this much storage, but whatever. Okay, couple more NPC houses, and then I want to get to work on a sky bridge. So 1, 2 door. Yes. Yes. You feel so guilty for giving yourself 1,000 gold in Warcraft 3 20 years ago. Using Rosebud in The Sims to give you 1,000 simoleons is the same as cheating on your wife. Yeah, nailed it. Absolutely. That's such a funny take. I was just reminiscing in chat the other day about how I have a VAC ban on my Steam account because Call of Duty Advanced Warfare was kind of bobo. So I was like, you know what? I've never tried an aimbot. I wonder what aimbots and cams are like. Like, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna go find one and install that shit and see what's up. And yep, I tried it out and it's like, yep, that's an aimbot, all right. And then I got like banned a day later. It's like, okay, cool, no problem. Don't care. They're gonna make like 20 more of these in the next 10 years anyways, so like, what's the issue? That game was fucked up for a Call of Duty game. That game had like functionally unique weapons that you could only get out of loot boxes. Like it had like loot box weapons where there were like say there's the MP5, right? And then you could get like an uncommon MP5 in a loot box that like, I don't know, reloaded faster but shot slower or something, right? And then in those loot boxes they also had like unique variants of the guns that like played very different. And they just, yeah. That's why I was like, fuck this game. Fuck this game. I'm just gonna see what aimbots are like, you know? Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if that was Advanced Warfare or if that was Infinite Warfare. It was whichever one had the, like, the big, like, miniguns that you could akimbo wield. It was one of those games. I don't remember which one, though. It's kind of hard to keep all the Call of Duties in line. I also didn't really like it because that was the one where they started introducing, like... That was the one where there was, like, super jumps and, like, air dashes and shit. And, like, while I understand the want for a movement shooter, you know, that's not what I'm hopping on COD for. I'm hopping on COD to, like, sit in a building and headshot people. You know? Or get mad when people drop shot. The classic. Yeah, I know some people were hyped up by that shit, but I don't know, man. I'm not going to Call of Duty to play a movement shooter. Call of Duty doesn't need to be Titanfall, you know? And then they started going really hard on the, like, operator abilities and shit like that. It's like, well, Call of Duty also doesn't need to be Overwatch, in my opinion. Something Wayne mentioned about Battlefield 6 to me that is something that also baffles my mind. What is it with modern day, like, what is it with basically Battlefield and Call of Duty in the modern day having the, like, most baffling menus? Like, I don't know if you've played a Call of Duty game since, like, I don't know, Black Ops 2, but, like, at some point, someone over there just decided, hey, yeah, let's start making all of the menus just, like, absolute dog shit. Like, if you're not familiar, I don't know, like, go look up a video or something of someone navigating the menu systems in a recent Call of Duty game. It's, like, it's so weird. Everything is divided into these rectangular cards, and it's, like, impossible to find settings and shit. It's so weird. It looks like shit, and it's not good to navigate at all, and I don't understand why they do it. I just think back to, like, Call of Duty 4. It was just straight up, like, a normal-ass video game menu. And for some reason, they just don't do that shit anymore. I guess they want that now, because now they want specifically, like, to force a bunch of ads onto your screen. Because, you know, that's also what Call of Duty is these days. They got, like, Snoop Dogg and Jigsaw and Beavis and Butthead and American Dad and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Fortnite did irreparable damage to video games, man. Irreparable damage. Mind you, it's just Call of Duty, so it's not like much of value was lost, per se. But also, it's like, man. Fortnite did video games so dirty. Not even just video games. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna complain about Magic the Gathering for the 900th time this year. I'm not gonna do it. Resist. Deep breath. I'm curious to go look at Mythic Spoiler and see what new Spider-Man cards they've been showing. Aren't you excited for Universes Beyond Spider-Man? Hey, did you guys know that when Magic... Oh my god, I did it. I'm complaining about Modern Magic. Did you know that when they do a Universes Beyond set, aka a crossover set, it's just inherently more expensive to, like, buy the packs? They just put, like, a premium on there and just make everything more expensive in the first place? It's brilliant. Clearly, the customer has to pay more. I mean, they're paying for the privilege to purchase fucking Samwise Gamgee cards, bro. Ah. Ooh. There's a really, really, really good YouTube video about the Fortnitification of Magic over the years. I don't remember what it's called, but it's by Spice8 Rack. It is, like, 3 hours long, probably, so, watch out for that, but it is a good vid. Frankly, I think if you buy those cards, you deserve to be nickel and dimed. Yeah, I don't know. Ideally, I just kind of wish that they didn't exist in the first place, but, you know. Even telling people to vote with their wallet is like, that'll only go so far because, you know, there's, like, people who treat Magic as, like, stock options. They're going to be buying them. Your average Funko Pop owning nerd in every game store across the country, across the world, is going to be buying them. People who just want to buy them as, you know, game pieces and who don't give a fuck about whatever media property it's including, they're going to be buying them. So, I don't know, man. Record profits. I remember last year there were like stories going around, like articles about like the licensing fees from UB stuff was like really eating into their profits or something. But I don't think that's going anywhere. God, the funniest shit is so there's Magic the card game, and then there's also Magic Online, right? There's also Magic Arena, but we don't talk about that. Fuck Magic Arena. And fuck you if you play on it. I'm kidding, but also kind of fuck you. I'm gonna go make a world to collect wood on. The Universes Beyond stuff always takes a long time to get added to Magic Online because of the licensing bullshit. Like Fallout and Lord of the Rings and Warhammer 40k all took a long time to get added to Magic Online. And it turns out for the Marvel stuff, because, you know, we're getting a Spider-Man set, apparently part of the agreement there with good old Disney Corporation is whenever they port the cards to Magic Online, they're gonna have to make them into, like, they're gonna have to scrub all of the Marvel off of it. They're shut up, Sidless. Like, when they add the Spider-Man cards to Magic, they're going to have to reflavor it to, like, you know, universes within, air quotes, for lack of a better term. So it's like, well, what was the fucking point in the first place if you're just gonna have to make actual Magic versions of the fucking Spider-Man cards? Why? Web guy. Yeah, exactly. They're gonna have to make web guy, and they're gonna have to make like 47 different web guys. Because you know they're putting it's fucking Spider-Man, dude. You know they're putting in like 700 different kinds of Spider-Man in there. It's drives me insane, dude. Drives me insane. I watched a really good Ristic Studies video about the Final Fantasy set, where he essentially, it was a video about him going like, yeah, I don't know shit about Final Fantasy, and this Magic set made me go check it out. And it was kind of examining like the positive aspects of Universes Beyond, like, wow, look how this, you know, story can be represented in this whole new format, and look, this media franchise means so much to so many people, you know, blah blah blah. Basically like showing like, look, this can be a good, like, it's not all negatives. Here's looking at it a little glass half full. And I was like, yeah, okay, now do that for Spider-Man. Now do that for Spider-Man. Why that shit gotta cost more? Because it cost Wizards more money to make the set, because they had to fucking promise the Disney Corporation, like, I don't know, 2% of sales or whatever the fuck. So they had to crank the cost of the pack. At these rates, Universes Within is going to be the fancy bonus cards pack. I'm telling you, this year we get 6 standard Magic sets, right? 3 out of 6 are Universes Beyond. Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. We only got 3 real Magic sets this year. And they're done. Like, next up is Spider-Man, and then next after that is Avatar. It's so insane. I'm sorry I bitch about this literally every time I pop the stream open, but holy shit, bro. Holy shit. It's just baffling. Like reading about insane power scaling for new expansions for card games to get people to buy them. Yeah, I mean, that's just inevitable in any kind of thing like that, I think, you know? Like, you have to print stronger stuff, or like, what's the point of buying the new thing, you know? But I think there's definitely a scale to it, right? With like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, whenever they release a new set, not all the time, but like, you know, new shit will just completely twerk on old shit. But that's because Yu-Gi-Oh is a bad game. Just, you know, factually, I think. Yu-Gi-Oh's only good if you're playing it to clown around and use some like dog shit stupid deck like Crooked Cook or Jackpot 7 or whatever the fuck. That's the only way Yu-Gi-Oh's good. If you're doing that kind of shit. Can I trash items from this? Ooh, I can. Ah. Because I want to steal these chests. Ah. Bitch. Stop. Stop. There we go. Oh, hey, I just noticed this little guy up here. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, great. Awesome. It's not the worst thing ever. Been playing too much single player and peaceful multiplayer lately. You need to pick something where you make someone mad at you. Magic is definitely that. Y'all remember that time I streamed playing on Cockatrice and the one guy I streamed with was like, if you call me homie one more time. Because he pointed out that I misplayed. I used plane cycling on Eternal Dragon, and that goes to your hand, not to the field. He's like, oh, sorry, that goes to the hand, not to the field. I was like, oh, sorry, homie. He says, if you call me homie one more time. And then I said, oh, sorry, homie. My bad. And he immediately went, now! And exited the game and blocked me. That was awesome. See, you don't get that kind of shit when you're playing stuff like Magic Arena. You know, with the fucking quick chat, you know, prescribed edges sanded off quick chat and the random faceless matchmaking and all that crap. That's a big reason why I don't like these automated card game clients. It's like all the social aspects are like sanded down. It's so whack. I want the opportunity for my enemy to blow up at me like that, bro. Are you kidding? That's the best part of playing a fucking card game. Hello, well played. Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. Come on. About well-adjusted Magic players are? For the most part, I feel like Magic players are pretty chill. Depends on who you talk to and where, I think. Mind you, of course, I was playing Magic on the Play Magic for Free online client, so there's bound to be some shitters on there. Oh, right, I have a Magic Mirror. I don't need to quit out. Quick chat turns toxic right away anyway. I mean, it's as toxic as you decide to take it. I'm not gonna get mad at pre-canned phrases. What am I, someone calling into fucking customer support? You know? Hold up. You. Beat it, kid. I don't know who you are. Who do I want to listen to? What about... Ooh! El Clasico. Oh, hey, bud. Yeah, I don't know, man. That, like, quick chat, like, thinnest veil facade of interacting with another human shit is depressing to me. Didn't realize until you started watching streams, but folks will lose their shit when you tell them, if you tell them GG when you win. Yeah. I mean, people will get mad at anything. I don't think baby-proofing everything is the answer to that. Personally. You just need that shit where, like how Dota has it, where if somebody says a slur, they just get auto-muted. That kind of shit. And you're set. Let me type to another human being, damn it. I don't want this. Damn it, I missed. Got him. GG's. Oh, XP doesn't, attract for... Oh, never mind. Yes, it does. It just took its sweet, sweet time. Sometimes not baby-proofing leads to funny solutions like the Dota global mute. Dude, it's so funny how, fucking... For a good while there, Dota's report system was, like, garbage, and it, like, didn't do anything, and your games were constantly filled with idiots and toxic behavior and shit like that. And then one year, like a couple years ago, they pushed an update that, like, fixed it, right? Like, I booted up the game, and every game I played was with, like, amicable, like, friendly, talkative people, right? And then this one pro player, whose username is conveniently Cool, Calm, and Collected, who is an extremely toxic dickhead, repeatedly in games, like, complained about it on his stream, and then Valve, like, reverted it and made reports, like, not do anything anymore. And, like, ever since, even ever since, like, now, like, the report system doesn't fucking do anything anymore, and, like, behavior score barely matters. Like, I feel like it's so easy to get your behavior score back. But even so, there are these people who are like, it's literally impossible to get your behavior score. Oh, you just don't know because you're not getting fucking report bombed, man. You don't fucking understand. If it was happening to you, you'd be saying the same shit, man. It's like, well, I don't know about you, man, but I'm just not a dickhead. I am a dickhead, in fact. I will say that plain and simple. When I play Dota 2, I am a dickhead, but I am not telling people to off themselves or calling them slurs or shit like that. I'm just being a loud, annoying moron. And I get my behavior score back just fine, so I don't know, bud. I will never get over that GIF. By the way, speaking of Dota, next month is the International. And just like we do every year, we're gonna watch that shit. You betcha. I've been saying now a lot lately, to be fair. I don't say the full thing. I'm innocent. Ooh. Get in your box, Dota players. There was another situation recently. I don't know what tournament it was, but there was another tournament recently where the players did not have booths. And I saw a clip where one team started doing Roche, and then, like, the other team was, like, the home team, right? It was whatever country the tournament was being hosted in. And immediately you hear the crowd start going, Roche! Like, they're all just fucking chanting it to tell their favorite team that the enemy team is doing Roche. It's so funny. Like, people always clown on the fucking soundproof booths for Dota, but, like, for a team-based game where you have, like, hidden information like that, you gotta have that. It would be like having transparent cards in a card game, you know? I think this is the world I want. Let me unfavorite this one and refavorite this one. But yeah, I'm glad they added actual consequences for having a shit behavior score in Dota at the very least. At the very least. It could be better, because it used to be better, until Mr. Quinn fucking ruined it for everyone. But at the very least, now if your behavior score gets low enough, like, you literally just can't chat anymore. Like, they remove your ability to send messages. First they'll remove your pings, and then they'll put a cooldown on your messages. They'll remove drawing on the map. I've had a dude draw on the minimap, like, fuck you and etc. and like, now and all that shit, right? Because he couldn't talk in team chat and yell at me. That shit's awesome, dude. It's like talking to a mime in Space Station or something, and they have to sit there and, like, angrily gesture at you. It's like, hell yeah, dude. I should write and mail complaint letters to Valve. It doesn't matter, because I don't have high MMR. Nor am I a pro player. Neither of these things will ever happen. I'll keep acorns, why not? Had a slur slinger recently, and it's always good seeing the global mute. Oh, yeah. Especially because it tells everybody. I think I got global muted one time on stream, but I didn't even say anything. I feel like it was like a misfire. It was weird. People must have just been reporting me or something. I'm assuming I was drunk and being annoying. That's just my guess. Usually kind of how it goes when I'm playing Dota. I wonder if enough people in the match just reported me or muted me that the game was like, okay, yeah, we'll just mute you for everyone. I really wonder how that shit works under the hood. For a while there, they were putting out a lot of, like, really communicative, like, articles from Valve about, like, inner workings and stuff and decision-making and stuff like that. But I feel like they've slowed down on that. I mean, they've slowed down in general because, you know, most of the team is likely working on Deadlock. Not gonna go all save TF2 about it, you know, of course. Dota's more than had its time in the sunlight, but it's always sad to see. I really wonder about that kind of stuff. Like, Whenever Valve officially ends support for Dota, will somebody else pick up the mantle and start making their own patches? Like, I've thought about that for Magic the Gathering a lot as well. Like, does muting someone also mute their emotes? What, like their voice lines and shit? Yeah, it'll do that. I don't know if you can do hero taunts when you're muted. I would guess no. But I might just be wrong on that. Dota's a toxic sludge. No, it's not. It's the beautiful game. It's the beautiful game. But yeah, I really wonder, like, especially with Magic, like, whenever, I don't know, either the game just goes to shit enough, or when Wizards eventually ends, because, like, it's got to end at some point, right? Surely we're not foolish enough to assume that my cool game will last forever, right? I should go bring over my gold chest. I'm gonna do that. Happened for Netrunner. People picked it back up and made new cards. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be curious to see what happens with that at the end of Magic's lifespan. I just wonder, like... I truly wonder. Known for playing with high-level players. That reminds me of when, I just joined the wrong fucking world. That reminds me of when, Among Us first came out and we streamed it, like, twice. And I was getting so many emails for, like, hey, do you want to sign up for our video game coaching site to coach people how to play, Among Us good? I'm like, fucking what, dude? I don't know what to tell you. It's just decision making and lying to people. Do you want me to explain how to lie to people? Is that what you want? So dumb. Like the detective of RTVS Among Us. Dude. Oh. That one round. I still think about that round sometimes. It was like, I think it was like probably the most recent time we streamed Among Us, where Wayne finally got imposter for the first time in the night, and I just first meeting deduced, because I just saw everybody. I knew where everybody was, and there were only 2 people who didn't have alibis, and I was just on point. Oh, high highs and low lows. Crazy. That was truly the perfect Among Us story. Like, I beat it. I'm done now. I can't go back. I unlocked my brain because I wasn't high for that one. I mean, I feel like even when I was stoned, I played Among Us pretty decently. There we go. Damn, I don't have any gold, huh? What the fuck? Oh, I have platinum, though. I think gold grows in this world, though. Okay, I should start naming some of this shit. Furniture and, like, walls and stuff. Let's go Posh here. Alchemy stuff. You missed the big Among Us streams? Whenever Among Us 3D comes out, we'll probably revisit that. But as it stands for, like, normal Among Us is, like, I don't know. Kind of just been there, done that, you know? I want to see more cool hidden identity games come out. What we should do more of, in my opinion, is more tabletop streams. I'm always down to play some cavemen. Some cavemen or some code names. Red Dragon Inn is like okay, I guess. I'll always stand by Commander players in Magic should try Red Dragon Inn, because I feel like Red Dragon Inn is what Commander players want. Like that's a better avenue for getting that kind of social tabletop game experience than trying to finagle Magic the Gathering into it. Cavemen of Cud? No, I didn't say anything about that. I do want to go back to that game some more, though. I gotta get better at it. Tried to recommend Red Dragon Inn to people, but no one would listen. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to get people to listen when it comes to recommendations. So it goes. It's like me on my fucking Star Wars Andor bus. It's hard to convince people. Ooh. I just made this image earlier today. Where is it? There it is. Let me pop it in. Come here, yo. No, not that one. I must finish watching this episode. In fact, the whole season. Water. You know I love that Andor. God, season 2 was good. I'm so glad they didn't drop the ball. I'm just saying, man, if you haven't seen that shit and you're looking for some good TV to watch and you think Star Wars is pretty alright, I'm just saying. It's a pretty good one. Oh shit, season 2 is good? Yes. They did not drop the ball. God fucking bless. Ooh. Yeah, watch that shit. God knows I'll probably end up rewatching it in my Discord again at some point for the umpteenth time. I can't stay away from that shit, man. It's like crack. Can't do it. Oh, right. I was naming this shit. I also need to move stuff over. Guess I'll put food, like, way up here. That's not really something you use very often. Botinos. Let's go weapons up here. Weapon. Accessories. Made a banger pork marinade. You're so mad this shit takes time to soak. Bummer. Sai got a really good, like, garlic seasoning salt at a Ren Fair recently. And I have been fucking with that heavy. I gotta make stir fry again sometime. I just hate how fast shit goes bad. You know? I'm gonna put it in here. I don't know. Materials. Yeah, that'll do. Andor is so good, Star Wars, then the Mandalorian, his funny Yoda adventure movie is coming out. That's you, but Star Wars sucks, bitch. How can they do a good one? I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You gotta believe me. It's a good one. Do you think I have enough torches? I'm telling you. They did a good one. Did I get another one of these? Why did I get another one of these? Oh, I think I just always had it. Whatever. Sure, this works. There's a Marxist twink. If that's your yardstick for how good it is. Yeah, that is true. That is, in fact, true. Alright, let me go to the old world and start moving stuff over. They got marks in Star Wars? Well, it's not literally, but... Because the story is about a dude getting radicalized, so he's hanging out with a bunch of fucking lefties and shit, you know? Revolutionary. It's almost like Star Wars is about revolution. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah, it's got a bunch of that kind of shit going on. And they sure ain't shy about it. That Tony Gilroy guy. I think he might know a thing or two about what he's putting down over there. Just a thing or two. Man, fuck these bottles. Get out of my inventory. And fuck your house, bro. I'm stealing all of your fucking furniture. Politics? Yeah, exactly. What do you mean they get political? The woke have gone too far. Gone too far. They made war about politics. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. Okay, this stuff all goes in... No, not there. Here. Yes. Yes. A little bit of this. A little bit of these. These go up here. Yeah. Seeds I will just dump in here, I guess. Eventually I'll have to make a herb farming spot. But that's fine. How the fuck do I have any of that? Must be from, whatchamacallit? Herb bags, these. Yes. Yes. Okay. Is there not a separate flower for crimson? I totally thought there was. Maybe I'm just stoned. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. I know there's a separate mushroom, but I don't remember if there's a separate plant. Wish I had anything to do with my spare recall potions. Okay, perf. Nope, just deathweed? Okay. Well, that's good then. You know, I should be putting down these chairs as well, rather than having to walk back and forth like an idiot. Thinking about green alien banging PVC pipes? A classic. Oh, backwards. A classic. Oh, hey, did they make it so that when you're going down a rope? Ooh. When did they change that? Huh. Wig. I don't remember that being like that. Works for me, dude. I need 1, 2, 3 more, and then I need 6 chairs. There we go. Wow. What a beautiful change. I'm so happy about that. Okay, now I go up. And I use all of this wood to Make a horrible little star platform at a height where I'm not getting got by harpies. Ideally. SMH, they made war about politics. So true. Well, 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 look what I found. Oh, sup, bitch. Too high. Oh, man, I missed. Bitch. Bitch. There we go. I was wondering why that wasn't coming out. I forgot it has a cooldown. I'll take a painting. Why not? I'll get rid of clouds, though. I don't need that crap. Yeah. Ooh, that feels nice. Okay. Let me go back lower down so these harpies stop fucking bothering me. Did it despawn? No. Bitch. Why did that miss? Oh, there's two of them now. I don't know if they're still spawning or what. Stop hurting me. Oh, I missed. We're good. You're too immersed? You got nervous when I jumped off the rope because you didn't think the cloud would be solid. So true. That's funny. Okay. This will have to do. Alright. Yeah, it's good enough. Definitely not gonna lay that many in this sitting, but you know what? Let me take my shoes off. That always makes this really annoying. Oh, I actually do walk too fast. Wait. Do I have any builder potions, I wonder? Yeah. I should have just walked. Didn't mean to throw that. No. Jesus Christ, my space station muscle memory. I just almost tried to press Z to do the use in hand key to hold those. Yoink. Oh yeah, speaking of space station, apparently we just got carrying today. I think MQ ported that over. Thank you as always to our beautiful, brave programmers. Who can do all that scary shit for us dumbasses. Very nice. There we go. Now, do I have a builder potion? No. Might have one in the other world, though. Server would be a lot different without community support. I mean, the server would probably be dead by now without community support. You know? It's a good thing it snowballed so hard. Only a matter of time before we have giant swings now. Actually, yeah. There is currently conversation going on about porting CQC or martial arts from other servers. Though I think the current discussion is, should everybody have it? Or only, like, you know, should we reflavor the boxer job to be martial artist? And they get CQC? I feel like the chef should get CQC, because the chef had CQC in 13, didn't they? Oh, no, Potinos. There we go. Perf. They don't ever make mice able to chew a hole through bags and have stuff fall out? No, I don't think so. I know for a while there, revenants were able to open up, like, chem satchels and then spill the jugs inside them. Which, I don't know how they were able to interact with storage items like that in that way in the first place, but apparently they were. I think that either got patched or we just yelled at people who did that enough to make them stop doing it. I just pressed the X key. That doesn't do anything in this game. Ah, bitch. See, this is one thing I miss mods for. You could just craft an item that just makes a fucking platform across the entire map. Yeah, no, I'm still too fast. I still have to tap my key. Whatever. We still need to fix the Revenant gets killed by a bottle of water thing. Is that not intended? You were doing that every time? Oh, I know you were definitely among people doing that every time. It's supposed to be like holy water. Yeah, that makes sense. That would be a pretty reasonable change, I think. They can still eject plasma tanks? Wow, that's funny. That's fucked up information. It's fixed now? Ah, okay, it is fixed. It is fixed. Think we gave them hands so they can use crayons? Ah, that's what it was. The blood writing thing made them able to spill stuff like that. Okay. That makes sense. Is ever much different from, say, a few months ago? I mean, probably not that much different. It's pretty different right now because the population's quite a bit lower than it has been of late. I believe a big chunk of our population is currently checking out The Den, which is a different server. Which, honestly, from what I've heard about it, sounds like a pretty good fit for some people on our server, so power to them. It's very funny hearing about how one of our players got banned from Antagonist on that server, though, because they were playing too loud. Apparently they have rules that if you're like a syndicate trader, you're supposed to like be quiet and stealthy and stuff. And you know, there's a good few players on our server who like, they get trader, they'll just spend all 20 TC on a shotgun and run around and just blast people. So it's very funny to me to hear that someone got Antag roll banned on another server for running around playing loud. That's kind of funny to me. But I think it's supposed to be like that kind of a more chilled out kind of Antag experience. I think they're a lot heavier on RP stuff over there. Mind you, I'm totally talking out of my ass. This is all hearsay. Shit, I haven't played over there. I haven't read their rules or anything. One time you got the fist and the pajama pack and ran around the vents as the sleeper agent. That's pretty good. But yeah, relating to Imp Station news, we are gonna be opening up the gates once again this Friday. A lot of 13-14 servers are more ramp-up based, where you have to lead up to PBing people with a shotgun. What the hell does PBing stand for? Oh, point blanking, I'm assuming. Yeah, no, we don't have any escalation rules required for, like, hard, full-on antagonists. Because I think you should be allowed to just go up and shoot someone in the head. You know? Sometimes that's how it goes. The hell was that? Oh, hello. Well, guess I'm wearing that instead of this other one. Help. Oh, wrong weapon. "13 had some sort of complete small objectives to get more TC and unlock bigger objective system." Yeah, trader reputation, I believe that's referred to as. Yeah, that would be wonderful to get in 14, but something like that seems like it's probably a pretty long way off, if I were to guess. But that would be super fucking cool. Especially just to get more objectives. More TC too. Yum. Seems pretty necessary for public servers, yeah. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be adminning or playing on a fully public space station server. That's just a very different experience. So I wonder if we do ever implement Antag rep, like, what of like steal objectives? Are you supposed to be like delivering them somewhere and then effectively removing them from the map so they stay stolen, you know? Or is it just like you steal the captain ID, the objective completes, and then you can just throw it on the floor because you don't need it anymore, right? Yeah, there's a lot of thinking to be done on that subject. Because you could also do it like, what if objectives are just like added like every 10 minutes or something? You know? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, it would totally make sense to have to like extract steal items for low-level thieving objectives anyways. But for like really big ticket stuff, like steal the M1, for example, I feel like that would have to be one that you like hang on to. But then I don't know how you make that work with whatchamahoo's it? 8 defense? Oh, it's better than this one. Yoink. Oh, this one has lower block chance as well. That's funny. Could be deliberate personally. Yeah, I feel like for bigger ones, you would definitely have to make it like a... You have to extract with the item rather than just send it away. Be a lot harder to implement than just adding objectives when previous ones are done. Well, I feel like that's like... There's already like the Fulton system, right? So you could probably use the Fulton system to like... I don't know, add in like an objective Fulton or something like that. And then it's like if your objective is, I don't know, steal 3 stamps, then you just put 3 stamps in any old container, Fulton it away, and then the objective only ticks off once they're delivered. And then once it's ticked off, then, you know, you get new objectives or whatever. I don't know. I'm no developer. I'm just the annoying ideas guy. 13 had objectives where you had to give shit to a handler. Well, 13 also has, like, NPCs, don't it? Like, just full-on motherfuckers walking around that you can just, like, right-click on and talk to. That kind of shit. right? Because we sure don't have any of that. That's for sure. Oh, look at that. Free chest. 14 also has NPCs, just not on Imp. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, we sure don't have any of that. Easily the best song on the album, for the record. Chop Suey is good and all, but I don't have a Thaven named Chop Suey. That would be a pretty good Gray name. Now that I think about it. A lot of people have been playing Stalker 14. Oh yeah, we just got a Dignitary from those stoners, didn't we? That does sound interesting. Oh yeah, that's a reason to keep gems, or acorns rather. I forgot about gem trees. This game got too much shit in it, bro. Are they like done updating this game? I feel like every time they update this game, they're like, okay, that's the last time. That's the last. Welcome to Terraria's final update. And then like a year later, they pump out another one. No? I've been bamboozled yet again? Journey's end coming out in December. I see. Well, I'm happy to announce that ImStation's last update is coming today. It was the one that pushed earlier. Sorry, no more content. Yeah, hate to see it. Yeah, I should probably shop around and try some other 14 servers sometime, but it's like, I don't know, man. I've got my spot. I do want to try RMC at some point, because that seems like a different enough kind of situation to want to go and check out. Especially since I'm assuming it just gives you plenty of experience in pointing and shooting. Which is something a lot of people complain about when it comes to, like, playing Trader. It's rare to find situations where you get to practice with shooting a weapon. So people feel apprehensive about purchasing and using a weapon to try and do a kill objective or something like that. I almost wish weapons were more obtuse. I wish you had to manually rack shotguns as opposed to them just shooting on a delay, you know? That would be so much fun. That would feel so good. In my humble opinion. A whole forum with people trying out different servers. Oh, I know. Don't you worry, I'm more than aware. I made that damn forum. Yeah, the only other server I've tried ever since ImStation came out was Frontier. And that one's pretty chill. I feel like it gets boring pretty quick, though. When there's, like, zero antag activity going on, and it's kind of just go around and play salvage for funsies. I don't know, maybe there's something I'm missing about it. Don't you have to literally be whitelisted to play antag on that server? To do, like, pirate shit? Forcing a whitelist specifically for antags is, like, nuts to me. It's like, that is an extremely low level of trust. Though I guess you could argue that whitelisting off the entire server is an even lower level of trust. Fair enough. I feel like it's kind of apples and oranges, though. Last week, people have been talking about Monolith, a server like Frontier, but with mecha battles. Huh. That's fucked up. Yeah, I've been hearing about some of the Dens features, and I'm curious about getting our coding goblins to swipe some of that shit. Heard they got, like, a paperwork console. Oh, my album's over. No, no, no. Don't you go auto-playing into another one. I just listen to these guys. I need something else. I need... Ooh. El Clasico. I heard they got a paperwork console. I heard they got all sorts of new Atmos pervert gases. I'm all for that, man. My Freezon was doing Iron Man numbers earlier today. Me and Odds. Shouts out. They built the burn chamber. I built the filter loop. I love it when you can divvy out the responsibilities. I love it when another Atmos tech knows what they're doing. Feels good. But yeah, we made a fucking Freezon can that was worth like 253,000 Spaceos or some shit. And that's easily the highest I've ever seen one. Stop. Mind you, it does take like the entire shift to make enough Freezon to make that much money. I want to get better at Freezon, but with Atmos, it's like, it feels hard to innovate and like experiment and find something new that improves the efficiency of your setup. But that's probably also because I'm an idiot and I can't numbers at all. Numbers fry my brain hardcore. So, like, trying to understand the exact sciences behind what is happening is like, nope, no fucking idea, dude. I know the ratio of the gas mix that I need, and I vaguely know how to set it up, and I know how to fiddle with the buttons and kind of make it work different. That's about it. Not smart enough to, like, extremely optimize it. Not based off of, like, any actual knowledge or anything, at the very least. It's just vibes. Vibes-based atmospherics. Check out Space Station as an Aneurysm player. You've been wanting more games like that? Imagine Aneurysm, but the game mechanics and stuff are a lot more in-depth. Because Aneurysm, when I played it, as far as I played it, was pretty much just walk around and press E on stuff. Largely. It was more about the aesthetics and the interactions than it was about actual mechanics. Space Station is a lot like Dwarf Fortress. It's a lot harder on mechanics and simulation and stuff. Oh, help. But I do think there's a absolutely valid comparison to be drawn as far as like an emergent gameplay kind of game with like work roles and player interactions, that kind of thing. Speaking English is difficult sometimes, man. I'm sick of these fucking bugs. Get off me, dude. There we go. Get off me. Wow. But yeah, like I said earlier, we are reopening the gates for Imp Station this Friday. At first, we're gonna do it like it was before we implemented the whitelist. So it's just gonna be, if you know somebody who's in, you can ask them for the IP and come on in. Ideally, nobody fucks around and posts the IP somewhere public, somewhere stupid. Like Reddit or something. Or like other space station discords or that kind of thing. Hopefully nobody's stupid and does that and ruins it for everyone. But if we get a big enough tide, we're probably gonna lock it up a little, and not to the extent that we had it before, or aka right now. But we'll probably do some kind of whitelisting procedure. I want to see if we can, good job, Grim. I want to see if we can get like a Discord bot that will be able to generate one-time use invites for people. That would be handy. Because you can give out the create invites permission, but that just lets people generically create like infinite use server invites, and we don't want that. If we could have people be able to make their own single use invites, that would work perfect for getting people into the Discord server, and then they could apply for whitelist or whatever. The main thing about like being apprehensive about having to do like an actual whitelist where we have to, you know, review and approve people is the obvious problem of somebody has to do that. And that's a pain in the ass. Which we'll do it if we have to, but rather not. So hopefully we can implement the server being semi-open in a way that facilitates us not having to do that, but probably gonna have to end up doing it, is my guess. Why does my hat look all gay now? Oh, is it just because it's a different rarity? It has like a dye applied to it or something? That's weird. Well, I did level again. What do you want from me? Can I... Oh, I forgot about all this shit. Hello. Poison A. Ah. Poison or a delayed barrage with increased armor piercing. Projectiles that hit an enemy have a small chance to duplicate. That's cute. Projectiles will lazily home in. Okay, lazily home in. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll try this one. Okay, I see. Understood. Still not very much use in close quarters like this, but it's chill. Ugh. Fuzzed elevator. Takes so long. Yeah, fuck you, bug. Stay down there, bitch. Nice. Drained out my water. You love to see it. Not by much, though. And some of it's just going to be coming right back in. Unfortunate. What you gonna do? I know one thing we've been talking about a lot in admin chat is looking into ways to get like better statistics about the game. For example, like what percentage of players have had revolutionary turned on, you know? That kind of thing. I think we implemented New Cop's win rate statistics at some point. But if we did, I don't know how to access that. That's another thing I'm pretty curious about. Flare gun, my beloved. Just kind of curious as to what percentage of the population has Antag turned on in general. Because, like, there's been this pervasive thing in the server culture where it's like, people will feel like it's an RP game, right? And we're an MRP server, right? So people naturally feel inclined like they're owed like an interesting death, right? If they get like, you know, walked up and gunned down or whatever, then people get kind of butthurt about it sometimes. And then it's my opinion, at least, that that kind of mentality like makes people want to avoid playing Antag because it makes it stressful, right? They then have this newfound stress of, well, I have to do a good job, you know, I have to do an interesting kill, or, you know, I have to make sure the people that I'm killing don't get mad or whatever, you know? And it adds this unnecessary stress. So I'm curious to see, like, how much of the player base does actually have Antag turned on. I don't know. Cannot be the main character in these games. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it, but also it's just like straight up just like zooming in on specifically like the kind of pervasive mindset of like, you know, my death has to be interesting. You know, people will use the term sauceless for it, like, you know, Nocturine Hypopen mini bomb is so sauceless, right? That kind of thing. Like, that's specifically what I'm looking into. Because I feel like that kind of thing makes the idea of playing Trader more stressful for people who aren't used to it. I don't think there's anything wrong with, like, taking an extravagant, you know, kill plan. In fact, yeah, it keeps everything more interesting for everyone, but you can't talk down on the basics, or else new players are not going to want to play Antag because they're going to be stressed out that they're going to be doing the lame shit. You know? Round removal, that's the term they use a lot. Well, I mean, that's... I wouldn't even call that part of this discussion. Round removal is just a thing that happens. That is just a quality of a... That is a state in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently Stoney's working on pirates. That'll be nice. Those assets have been in the game for like ever. Skeleton pirates, my beloved. I never learned how to hot load stuff, nor how to save stuff, but also my fucking local host stopped working at one point, and I fucking hate touching command lines and GitHub and all that shit. just hurts my feeble little brain. So I desperately don't want to set it up again. Like 8 other skeleton ghost rolls in the files other than closet skeleton that are just not implemented. Damn. That's fucked up. Get off me. Man, I want a grappling hook so bad. Unrelated to anything else, just talking about real life. You know how it is. This Neon White game was pretty alright, huh? I don't know if I like this barrage option. Maybe it'll be good against a boss, though. I don't know. I've yet to even try Cthulhu. I don't think I'm quite there yet. More prep needed. I do want to go upstairs and try and build in a bed upstairs. Because as it is right now, I'm still walking back home. You walked up and threw a C4 in someone's face and walked away last night, and it felt good. You could just have a Discord poll and hope people answer truthfully. Yeah, we considered that, but also it's like, we have people's playtime hours. Like, we can just... If we find a decent way to, like, scrape that data, we can just have that information. And just see for sure, you know, this percentage of players has Antag turned on. And of course we can like tweak it and like cut out people who haven't played in the last, you know, 2 months or something. Or people who have less than 5 hours of playtime, stuff like that. Nice, I'm maxed out on hearts already. That was quick. All right. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, a bed. Does this count? Can I just put a bed in here and it'll work? Let me go steal the bed from the other world. How ImpStation collects your data? Yeah, we're stealing everything you do on your computer. We have a rootkit installed on the server. Sorry, we just never mentioned it. No, but yeah, like, we already have playtime data. I can already, like, look someone up and see that they have 0 Antag hours and go, that kind of thing. Because, like, a poll would be all good and well, but then you'd only get the people who are responding to the poll, you know? And those things do not have 100% hit rates. Damn it, this doesn't count. Because of this down here. Son of a bitch. I wonder if it's just this. Does that do it? Nope. Is it anywhere back here? No, I did all of this when the chests weren't there. I think I do have to just do like this. Aw, man, but then it has to be an actual floor. That's a pain. Womp womp. I wonder if... Oh, you know what might actually do it? This. If I just do that. Does that work now? Yes. Okay, perf. That works then. Okie doke. Well, that'll do it. That's about all I wanted to do on this stream. And it is 3 a.m. Jesus. Alright, a bitch has to eat. Fridge mold is dead, isn't he? God, I just remembered the fucking connection issues I had at the start of the stream and what happened there. I had to open up the... I thought it was my VPN doing it, but no, it was Windows. So I opened up the support chat for my VPN. And they have the most annoying fucking AI chatbot. It like talks all like snarky. It's like the fucking worst, dude. Well, man, if fridge mold is dead, what am I gonna do? They got shrimps 24/7 on here? Yes, they do, bitch. Hell yeah. Oh, all right, stoners. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. What happened to fridge mold? I don't know. Died. Fell down the stairs. You know how it goes. They made platforms and ropes intersect. Oh, they did they? Oh, and you can just go straight down them too. That's dope. Good catch. Good eye, as they say. All right, stoners. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.